And our last company in this batch is Laughly. By the way, judges, as Laughly comes up, you can take the license plate down if you want to. Great. I'm going to ask you for your 3, 2, 1 when we get done with this. Your number 3, your number 2, and your number 1 company. Okay. Hey, how you doing? 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, go.
Okay. My name is Dave Scott, and I'm the CEO and founder of Laughly, and we're here to heal the world. Jokes aside, laughter has a lot of medicinal benefits. Not only does it increase your serotonin and dopamine levels, but it also reduces stress and relieves pain. In fact, there's a reason why 5 of the top 20 TED Talks of all time are on the power of laughter. In fact, everyone loves to laugh, and that's why it's an $8.5 billion industry. That's also why it's the #1 search on YouTube, Facebook, and Netflix. So introducing Laughly, the first of its kind app designed to deliver laughter 3 times a day for about, 51 minutes per session. Think of us as a Pandora for stand-up comedy. So there's a couple of different ways that you can actually enter our app. First of all, you can take advantage of our largest on-demand catalog in the world, featuring 700 comedians and over 18,000 hours of comedy. You can also dig into a specific comedian like Jim Gaffigan and actually see what his discography is and see what he's similar to, and also talk to other fans about Jim Gaffigan specifically. You can do the exact same thing with albums. You can dig into the album, check it out, listen to the tracks, and also converse with fans as well. This is 10 times the inventory of Spotify and Pandora. Or, if you really don't know who you actually want to listen to, you can start a radio station. All you got to do is pick your favorite comedian, like Louis C.K., and we actually improve the station over time with over 150 different attributes of comedy. It actually learns as you go. Our algorithm is better than Pandora and Spotify because they actually use manual curation for their stations. The other thing that we do is we just recently launched live stand-up. We partnered with some of the best comedy clubs and some of the best comedy festivals, like the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, in order to stream guys like Patton Oswalt, Ali Wong, Chris Hardwick, streaming right to your living room. So we're very excited about that new announcement. So we just talked about how we deliver our daily dose of medicine to our fans and comedians, but let's talk about how we actually serve the comedians specifically. Meet Ben Rosenfeld. Ben Rosenfeld is an up-and-coming comedian in New York City. He's been around for about 5 years. He's actually self-published 2 albums. Now the question is, how does he make money on these albums? How does he get exposure? Well, what he can do now is he can actually log on to our brand new self-upload tool. Ben can actually create an account, upload his bio. He can also upload his 2 different albums and all the tracks associated with it, and within hours it's actually live on our app. He can also log in a little bit later on, check his analytics, see who's been listening, and see how much money he's made directly from our relationship. You and I, we can actually go onto our app, check out the emerging comedian section on the page, and actually find all of Ben's phenomenal work. You can listen to it, you can look at his bio, and you can do everything you could do with someone like a Kevin Hart.
Okay, time's up.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Laughly.
Thank you.
I like that very subtle 10-second landing to the time's up. Okay, feedback from our judges.
How do you get your media, and how are you unique in possessing that?
Yeah, so we spent about a year actually developing all the licensing agreements in order to acquire this massive content and library. As I mentioned, 10 times Pandora and Spotify. What's different about music than comedy is music is consolidated by 3 comedy or licensors, where comedy is spread across a lot of different distributors and comedians. We went and did individual deals with a lot of the different comedians.
And you got cut off there. I saw subscription and advertising and revenue share, and Jason kind of hustled you away. So I'm going to buy you that extra slide time. You want to tell us how you make money?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we've launched in August, and so far we've had phenomenal launch. We actually have over 200,000 subscribers. Our engagement and retention is 2 times the industry average. We've been featured on the App Store 3 times.
How much?
And so we basically make money via ad-supported and subscription as well, and we share that revenue 50-50 with the comedians directly.
How much is a subscription?
So a subscription is about $3.99 per month, and our advertising, we serve about 9 minutes of ads per hour. We generate effectively about $3.24 per user per free consumer.
Per year?
Per month.
Per month.
Yeah.
So you generate $36 per year per user?
Yes, for free users.
Double
because,
Facebook's.
Yeah, well, because our engagement is so high. So our average consumer consumes about 20 hours of content per month.
Can you talk a little bit more about your curation tools? Like, how are you recommending content to different users?
Yeah, so we actually have a very amazing team. I didn't get to that slide, but we actually have two very, very key hires. The first one is Mark Seaman, who built and ran SiriusXM Comedy, and the second is Kelly Anakin, who built and ran Pandora Comedy. Those are our two masterminds in developing the curation components of our system.
Is it just audio right now, or is it video, audio, or are you looking at both mediums?
Yeah, so it's just audio. There's a recent study that came out in Statista just a few months ago talking about when it comes to entertainment consumption during leisure time, audio is now beaten video. And that's a lot because of podcasts, devices like the Amazon Echo, and we're busy. 74% of our people actually are doing something else while they're listening to comedy, and our number one time is 7 to 10 p.m., which is prime time, followed by commute times.
So audio comedy, but a lot of the video comedy probably as good as audio comedy as well, right? So if there's a good YouTube comedian, you cut the video, probably still be funny either way. Do you find that to be the case, or so can you take the video and repurpose it as audio, or? Yeah,
so we have a relationship with Comedy Central and HBO, and so we actually do get the audio versions of that. It's the first deal that HBO did of its kind, so that's what's giving us the largest repository of content on the planet.
Do the comedians look at this as a way to make money or a way to promote themselves?
Yeah, so for the big guys, it's all about exposure, right? And so Sarah Silverman said it best, which she said, Kim Kardashian screwed it up for the rest of us. If you're not present and front and center in front of your customers all the time, you're nowhere. And so this gives them just another outlet, just like if you're a fan of like Jay-Z, you are always listening to him, which is why you buy the concert albums. This gives them another outlet to get that exposure.
Okay, let's hear it for Laughly. Well done.
Thanks a lot.